And introduce yourself.
My name is Gyan Chelani. I'm a second year undergraduate student of the Department of Chemistry, enrolled in its BS course. I'm a boarder of Magnasa Hall of Residence. I'm from Indore, Madhya Pradesh. I'm contesting for the post of General Secretary Technology, Technology Student Gymkhana, and known as the Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for the academic session 2026-2027.
Gyan, you can continue with the statement of purpose.
My statement of purpose for the post of General Secretary Technology, Technology Students Gymkhana, and known as the Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for the academic session 2026-2027 is as follows. A great leader leads with compassion, acts selflessly, and stays absolutely to their duties. Driven by these principles, I present my candidature for the post of General Secretary Technology, Technology Students Gymkhana, and known as the Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. My vision is to further strengthen the tech legacy of Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, and to act as a decisive and transparent body between the institute administration and the student community, ensuring the technical initiatives reach at the highest potential. My drive to serve the student community of Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur motivates me to contest for the post of General Secretary Technology, Technology Students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. With my past experience as a Kshitij campus affiliate, Kshitij 2025, core organizing team member, Kshitij 2026, and Secretary Technology, Meghna Saha, all of residents, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for the academic session 2025-2026, increase my ability to manage the events, increased my negotiating skills with sponsorship officials, and also increase my coordination with external stakeholders. I believe these skills are essential to hold any position, and thus my candidature is based on various extracurricular and co-curricular activities and experiences. As a core organizing team member, my contribution is mainly divided into three facets: sponsorship, publicity, and event management. In my sponsorship domain, I, along with my other core organizing team members, secured an alumni contribution of rupees 7,65,000 from Mumbai-Pune region. On the individual note, I secured an alumni contribution of rupees 2,18,958.33 from Mumbai, Pune, and Kolkata regions. As a Game Fest sub-coordinator, I, along with my teammate, successfully boarded several high-value partnerships. For our official gaming partner, we secured Prodot as our official gaming partner with a barter deal of rupees 26,000. Secured Gamers Club with 2 promotional equipments of PlayStation 5. Secured Paras Infotech alongside Cooler Master, which provided and equipped the Fest with personal computers worth 15 lakhs. Additionally, we also secured Zebronics as our official audio partner with the barter deal of rupees 70,000. In publicity domain, I focused on enhancing Kshitij outreach in the region of West Bengal. Leveraging my communication skills, I connected with lot of students across various colleges in the region of West Bengal. We built a team of 518 campus ambassadors and achieved 6.75% increase from previous edition. We as a team conducted 5 cascades in the region of West Bengal, and I individually conducted 2 cascades in West Bengal region, securing 312 participation in Future Institute of Engineering and Management, and also 301 registrations in Techno International Newtown. Through this initiative, it was a key role in enhancing the Kshitij outreach in West Bengal region, and thus we brought over 1,000 students from West Bengal region. I, along with other core organizing team members, led a 2-day official offline camping in Odisha and brought over 100 students from the Odisha region. I was responsible for various responsibilities under event facet. An introductory seminar, I was a part of crowd management team and seamlessly executed the event flow. I, along with Team Kshitij, successfully conducted and managed Kolkata Tech Workshop with the participation of over 850 students. As a part of crowd management team, I managed the audience and ensured the event ran smoothly and efficiently. Also, as a secretary, technology, Meghna Shah, all of presidents, I had opportunity to understand general championship technology through a crowd level experience. And also, I learned a lesson regarding creating solutions to the problems and executing events as the Secretary Technology, Meghna Shah, all of presidents. Being a member of Prava, Hindi Technology Dramatic Society, I developed a strong sense of teamwork and collaboration, which helped me to become a dynamic team player. I believe engaging in performing arts also inculcated discipline, creativity, and perseverance. I believe these skills are not only for personal development, but are also essential for the leader. Through these experiences, I strengthened my team management skills, problem solving skills, and also to manage events. Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur played a vital role in shaping who I am today. And I see this an opportunity to get back to the student community. If I interested as a General Secretary Technology Student Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, I will strive to fulfill my responsibility, and I will surely work for the collaborative growth of technological committee and student committee. I believe the growth and development are key for success, and I remain committed to enhance my skills and my knowledge in order to serve the student community to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Hi, Gyan. Gyan here. So you mentioned you were the member of Kshitij. So could you please tell me during Kshitij 2026, what were the events that took place in Nalanda and the room numbers?
Sir, there was various events which happened in Nalanda. And sir, since I got the first time responsibility as Nalanda events in Kshitij 2025. And since you are asking for Kshitij 2026, sir, please ask the question relevant to my statement of purpose. And please, I request you to please don't waste the time of general body by asking such questions.
Hello. Wait, like, I have heard that you have lied about the number of calls in like your meetings and all, and you have not updated the your heads with proper updates and all with the proper numbers. So how can we trust you with the General Secretary Technology post if you lie in your meets itself to your own heads?
Ma'am, I disheartened to hear this fact from your side. Ma'am, I did my work seamlessly and I was committed towards Kshitij and also throughout my tenure. And I did very well for the upliftment of Kshitij and my tenure as a core organizing team member.
It is that you lie a lot. So how can we trust you with that post? That was the main.
No follow.
And please refrain yourself by putting such statements. I was committed to my post and I did my work honestly.
Hello. Gyan, your FTR in KTJ was Game Fest. So I have legit proof of this with myself in my phone. At day 0 in Game Fest, there was neither any active participation nor there was any proper setup of Game Fest. Do you account this as your inability to carry out the responsibilities given to you? How can we trust you as GSEC Tech? If you are interested with GSEC Tech, how can we trust you that you will carry out your responsibilities properly?
Sir, please refrain yourself by putting baseless allegations. Sir, the timing for the event was from day 1 of Kshitij 2026 and it got started on the right time from 9 a.m. onwards. Sir, since you are talking about there were no facilities and there were no arrangements at day 0, since we have to start the Game Fest from 9 a.m. onwards from day one. We
Stop lying to the
started-
general.
Sir,
Gyan, so one of the major attraction of Kshitij 2026 was the guest lecture by Rajat Sharma, right? Right. So, can you tell me why didn't the guest lecture take place and what did the Kshitij team do to inform the participants if they did?
sir, first of all, we are delightful to invite Mr. Rajat Sharma and Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. Sir, due to medical reasons, he was not able to come at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. And we posted the story in our official Instagram page for the same.
Hello. You mentioned Prabha in your introduction. You are contesting for the post of General Secretary Technology. Is Prabha relevant to your candidature or are you contesting for the post of Social and Cultural?
Sir, Prabha is relevant to my candidature because it shaped in developing my personality and also via teamwork. It helped me in several ways. Sir, since my past experiences aligns with the General Secretary Technology post, hence I'm contesting for General Secretary Technology student Gymkhana.
Gyan, you mentioned that you brought 100 and 1,000 participants from Odisha and West Bengal states respectively. Can you state top 5 colleges from which these participants belong?
Sir, the colleges are as follows. Future Institute of Engineering and Management, Netaji Subhash Chandra Engineering College, Bajbaj Institute of Technology, Techno International Newtown, and Swami Vivekanand University.
Gyan, you mentioned that you were Secretary Technology at Meghna Shah Hall of Residence. I want to know which events were you a part of and who were leading them.
As a Secretary Technology, Meghna Shah Hall of Residence, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, I was involved in data analytics and ad design. And sir, if you still want to know regarding the leaders for those events, those are for data analytics, Mr. Ankur Datta and Mr. Aman Tatir. And for ad design, Mr. Parth Sachin Patil and Mr. Aniket Dagre.
Gyan, this side. Since you have mentioned there is a significant increase of 6% in campus ambassador, can you guide me through the process which you have put the effort to increase this number and what was the number last year?
Sir, since I am not here to remember the exact figures, please ask the question relevant to my statement of purpose. And sir, answering to your question, I managed those 500 campus ambassadors through the cascades and also through the interviews.
Gyan, thank you so much. You can get back to your seat. Gyan, you can start with your proposals. As I mentioned, try to be very brief.
My proposals for the post of General Secretary Technology students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for the academic session 2026-2027 are as follows. My first proposal is based on Alumni Corpus Fund for permanent group projects. The primary objective of this proposal is to engage Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, alumni through structured outreach, encouraging them to contribute to a dedicated corpus fund. The interest generated from this fund will be channeled annually towards funding equipment, purchases and project development, eliminating dependence on year-to-year budget allocations. Research groups under the purview of Technology Committee, technology students Gymkhana, face severe financial constraints, limiting their ability to procure necessary equipment and develop permanent projects because the technology students Gymkhana budget is tailored for operational activities. It cannot support these long-term capital needs. A corpus fund model offers a perpetual solution. Alumni contribute once. The principal remains invested, and the interest provides a reliable annual income stream. Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur alumni have consistently demonstrated their willingness to support technical excellence with sponsored research and industrial consultancies, professional management, and the added incentive of ATG tax exemptions on donations. This model is the most valuable part to a sustainable financial ecosystem. My second proposal is based on establishment of a thread-rippled power high-performance computing node. The primary goal of this initiative is to establish a centralized high-performance computational backbone for the Student Technology Committee at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur by setting up a dedicated computing node and computer and informatics center. This project aims to provide intra-IT tech contingents and student-led research groups with a 24/7 remotely accessible workstation, eliminating the need for expensive recurring annual cloud rentals and reducing the dependency on high latency supercomputing queues. Currently, the Technology Committee incurs a recurring annual expenditure of approximately 3 to 4 lakhs on renting cloud computing resources like AWS and HyperStack, which offers no long-term residual value to the institute. While resources like Param Shakti exist, the significant quest times offered hinder the rapid, iterative deadlines required for the inter-IT tech meet problem statements. Recent high-stakes projects such as Ebiland Securities and LAT Aerospace aerodynamic simulations had faced critical time crunches due to the lack of high-speed computational power. By investing in a local professional grade workstation, we can provide a zero latency alternative for student needs, ensuring our teams remain competitive at the highest level.
Janta, please listen to the candidate.
My third proposal is based on the Drone Training Center in collaboration with 3 Bengal Tech Air Squadron and National Cadet Corps. This proposal seeks to create a formalized drone training program at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, jointly run by the technology students Gymkhana and the 3 Bengal Tech Air Squadron. The program will train Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur students in drone piloting and equip them with a recognized flying license, building a skilled cadre of drone operators within the student community. The strategic and operational importance of drones have been decisively demonstrated in recent global events. Operation Sindoor highlighted the critical role of drone technology in modern Indian defense operations. while the ongoing conflict in Ukraine has established unmanned aerial systems as indispensable tools in urban warfare and surveillance. India is rapidly expanding its drone ecosystem with significant policy support, manufacturing incentives, and defense procurement focused on indigenous drone development. Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, as a leading technology institute with an active National Cadet Corps unit and established research groups, is uniquely positioned to be a pioneer in student drone training. Establishing the center will not only develop individual student skills but also contribute meaningful to India's national drone capability. My last and fourth proposal is based on paperless digital workflow to replace the time-consuming physical file system within the technology students' Gymkhana by deploying an in-house digital platform. This initiative aims to digitalize the end-to-end life cycle of paperwork, ensuring a paperless, transparent, and accelerated approval process among the technology students' Gymkhana, student bodies, and the institute administration. The current paper-based administrative processes within the technology students' Gymkhana and between the institute offices results in significant delays, a lack of transparency, difficulty in tracking file status, and an unnecessary environmental impact. Files passing through multiple desks lose time and accountability at every step. A digital platform would resolve all of these issues simultaneously. Approvals become faster, processes become transparent, files can be tracked in real time, and the institute moves closer to a paperless, environmentally responsible model. Given that the Dean of Administration's approval for this initiative is currently in process, the institutional backing for the proposal is strong.
ज्ञान, तेरे फर्स्ट प्रपोजल में तूने लिखा है कि लिंक्डइन आउटरीच से तू अलुमनाई कॉर्पस फंड कलेक्ट करेगा.
Panelists, use English as a language.
You have written in the first proposal that you would use LinkedIn outreach to gather funds for the alumni corpus fund. Are you aware that you are not able to get sponsors for open IT events using LinkedIn, and you think you're going to get funds using LinkedIn outreach? You think all of these people have never used outreach before? Your outreach method is outdated and completely useless. And that is why.
Panelists, no comments. No comments. If you have any questions, you can ask the candidate.
How will you manage the outreach? It should not be through LinkedIn. Give me a proper answer.
Sir, the LinkedIn outreach is not the only way to connect with alumni of Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur.
Give me the answer.
Sir, as I already stated, since I was the part of Shitej, as a Shitej campus affiliate, and a core organizing team member, I can contact with the alumni in order to get done the work.
You have written that the alumni will be able to avail the ATG tax exemptions. Are you aware, after the new budget has been proposed by the national government, this exemption is no more valid? Have you even checked your facts before putting them down in the proposal?
Sir, please refrain yourself by putting baseless allegations. Sir, I rectified these facts and hence I put this in my groundwork.
Gyan, your proposals rely heavily on alumni and industrial funding. So let us suppose that you fail, there's no corpus, there's no alumni funding. Then what's your alternative funding source? Do you have any backup plan?
Ma'am, that's the reason I have a proposal for the same. Since the technology students' Gymkhana budget is not sufficient for high computing nodes, and hence the alumni contribution and industry collaboration is one of the best way in order to get those things.
My question was, do you have any alternative funding sources? What's your backup plan?
Ma'am, we are also working for the same, and we have also have an initiative regarding this. But since I have no groundwork for the same, so I'm not able to comment on this question at this moment.
Gyan, my question is on the fourth proposal. In paperless digital workflow system, how do you plan to ensure data security and privacy, especially when it comes to financial documents?
Sir, since I mentioned in my proposal that along with General Secretary Technology, we will collaborate with technology coordinators and the web secretaries, since they are the nominated post in technology students Gymkhana. Sir, they are committed towards their post, and hence they will ensure the confidentiality for the same.
Gyan. Talking about your third proposal, DGCA approvals and licensing is highly regulated. So how are you going to make sure that students are even getting their licenses for flying drones?
Sir, I mentioned in my proposal that I talked with Mr. Mithun Chaudhary, who is the aero modeling head at National Cadet Corps, and he mentioned that there is the need for increment of participation. And after City 2026, there was a huge number who have interest in drone training center. And sir, as you talked about the DGCA, he will be giving his approval after after he get the information regarding the participation of students.
One follow-up, so where there'll be some representative from the DGCA in our institute? Or can you also tell me, is there an existing DGCA representative in our institute?
Sir, Mr. Mithun Chaudhary is the instructor, and he himself got the license. Apart from his, there must be one also instructor who should get a license for the same. And DGCA approved that there must be 2 instructors in order to operate drone training center with their license.
So like Gyan, if you become the General Secretary Technology of IIT Kharagpur, you will be responsible for both the fest, which is Kshitij, and also the Inter-IIT Tech. But your proposals don't have anything for the fest or the Inter-IIT. So how are you like justifying your candidature without having any plan for Inter-IIT or the fest, Kshitij?
Ma'am, please refrain yourself by putting such statements, since I am responsible for both Kshitij and Inter-IIT Tech Meet. In my proposal, I have a dedicated installation of Threadripper for Inter-IIT contingent teams. And ma'am, I have also several initiatives for Kshitij.
So like if you have several initiatives for Kshitij, then why is none of them mentioned in your proposals? Are you not responsible for the fest, or you take it too lightly?
Ma'am, there is so much groundwork which has to be done. And I have some initiatives for Kshitij. If you still want to know, I can tell you regarding the same.
Gyan, this side. My question is regarding your third proposal. So you have mentioned that you want to formalize memorandum of understanding. Is it binding? Second is guide me through the roadmap to obtain the licensing for this. I don't want this to be on paper itself. Can you really implement this?
Sir, since I have done my groundwork and I have talked with the aero modeling head of National Cadet Corps and also with the DGCA approval. Sir, first of all, the one must have 2 licenses as instructor, and we need a 300 square feet classroom in Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, along with 600 cross 600 meter square ground in Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, which I got approval. And sir, since there is the allowance for drone flying within 150 feet in Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, through these ways, it is the feasible proposal.
So MOU is binding or not?
Sir, talking about memorandum of understanding, it will be the process after the approval of instructor license.
Gyan, here. So I have a question about your proposal too. You have mentioned that you'll procure and maintain pre-built workstations. Firstly, how many workstations are you planning to procure, and how will it be different from the already existing Param Shakti? Secondly, how will students access, will be the procedure? Say I am a student, I want to access that workstation. What will be the procedure I will follow to take access of that workstation?
Answering to the first question, sir, by establishing Threadripper at Computers and Informatics Center, there will be the one workstation because it costs around 12 lakhs, and we have to also find the funding for the same. Answering to the second question, sir, as I already mentioned in my proposal, that the inter-IT team contingents and also the research groups and the projects which are led by students will get access to that Threadripper or the workstation installed at Computers and Informatics Center.
Gyan, you have failed to understand my question. I phrased it very clearly. I'll phrase it again for you. I asked, how many workstations are you planning to procure, and how is this workstation different from Param Shakti? Secondly,
Panelists, I think the candidate has answered the question. If you have any follow-up, you can ask.
Yes, I am asking.
Gyan,
Secondly,
here.
what will be the procedure to access that workstation? You have answered neither of these questions.
Sir, I have answered the both of your questions. I mentioned there will be one workstation. And sir, since there is some lag in getting the access of nodes of Param Shakti, as I mentioned in my proposal, that there will be 24/7 access for Threadripper competition loads at Computers and Informatics Center. Answering to the second question, sir, they have to file for the same, that why they are eligible to get the access of the nodes, and this will be for the student-led research groups and the inter-IT contingent team.
Gyan, you can get back to your seat. You can get back to your seat.
Thank you.